Hello cycling community, this is Steve Grusis again, and another training ride. It is Wednesday, about 11:30 right now, and I have to admit I was a bit tired. I could use another day of sleep, I think, before I went off another hard training ride, but this I scheduled earlier, I think last week, and so I'm feeling good enough to follow through with it. So the plan today is to first right around, do the Millerton Loop, go up to France, over to Millerton Store, and then back into Copper and Willow here. And then about 1 o'clock, when I'll be done with that, so I'm meeting a couple of teammates, and we're going to do 3 hours of paceline work out to the end of Belmont and back. And then after that, I have an easy new client ride. So it'll be a big day, and it'll help with stamina building, definitely. After the extravaganza from Friday's 100-mile non-stop ride and Sunday's ride with Igor for 170 miles, my body was pretty much hurting, especially my hamstrings and glutes. Actually, a lot of everything was. Went to Dr. Rusty. Gotta wait for the. There goes the truck. Went to Dr. Rusty, and she put the pain on my legs. She does a lot of muscle work along with the chiropractic, and it seemed to work. I'm still having some issues, but doing a lot better than I was earlier. So hopefully they'll be worked out with today's ride instead of exasperated, and we'll see. Climbing the damn hill right now, so I have a chance to talk. Don't have to worry about the wind so much, just the occasional car. My legs are feeling okay. I can feel them talking a little bit. There may be remnant pain, pain left over from getting worked on by the chiropractor, by Rusty. But all in all, it feels good right now. We'll see after the ride today. Chance I'm taking, or anyone can take, but that I'm taking with trying to get ready for a double in 30 days is risk of overuse injury. And that's what I was running into, or starting to develop with these last 2 workouts I had the previous Friday and Sunday. So after I'm done riding today, I have an appointment for a massage. And I'll also continue to work on my legs like I've been doing, and that seems to be helping. So I'm done with the ride, and that was a tough ride. Our intent was to do 3 hours of paceline work, and we actually started doing paceline work on the way out, and went out about just about an hour and a half, because we recognized, even though we had a tailwind, or sort of a tailwind on the way out, we knew it was going to be tough on the way back in. So since I had to meet my new client here, we turned back just a little bit early. So we did 2-minute pulls on the way out, and on the way back in, we did 1-minute pulls, and those were even tougher. I was feeling my hamstrings, especially after the turnaround into the headwind. So now I'm over here at the park and ride at Friend Copper, and when she comes, then we will go out to try it. And so what I'm going to be doing is looking for a couple things. I'm going to be seeing how her spin is, and then I'm going to show her some things that I will have her work on. Some of the things are easy to describe in an email, but others are much easier, and that may be her right now. And others are so that was her in the text, so she's on her way. I'm here a little early. So I'm going to show her some things that will be easier to see a verbal explanation and example in. And these things I'm going to show her are going to work on a number of things. One is going to work to improve her spin. I don't know what her spin is like, but it's going to work to improve her spin, and it's going to work in it from a high RPM focus and also from a low RPM focus. There's on the low RPM focus, there's different strength exercises that, when done correctly, improve the spin. So you're doing a lot of pulling and pushing as opposed to just pounding out squares. So I'll be showing her that. I will also show her a test time trial course that I use to test clients every so often. In the Strava segment, it is known, I think, something like the CSC TT course. And I'm going to show her some other things too. So I'm looking forward to working with this client. She is brand new to racing, and we'll see how far she can go. See if she can have some fun. And I think she can.